Hi, thanks for joining us here on IUEC.org. I'm your host, Allison Harrell. In part one of our feature on the National Elevator Industry Educational Program, or NEEP, we talked to you about some of the ways NEEP is training the next generation of mechanics with new labs. What we want to show you today is how NEEP is becoming a leader in the digital education space with three of their most innovative new educational products: a virtual escalator, a virtual elevator, and an augmented reality QR code 3D modeler. Once again, we join Lester White, Head of Development for NEEP, as he takes us through them.
This is the virtual escalator, and it actually came about from another project that we had started. Myself and Ken Hart, who's retired now, had started to build a quarter scale escalator, and it was determined that the size and the cost was going to be too much to be practical. So we took all the design work that we put into it and stretched it out and then created this virtual escalator. This is part of 3 modules that are going to come out. This is the first module, and it's an overview. And the beauty of this is that you can get in and look at any part of this escalator as it works. You can see things on this that you could not see on a real escalator safely. You can get in between the stairs, you can see how the chains and all interact with the gears and sprockets. And anything that you'll find on a regular existing escalator, you'll find on this one. It's been great because a lot of people don't have access to escalators. A lot of times they get their training on the job at night when they get a call because one is broken down. This allows them to go in and actually see all the working parts, where the switches are, because a lot of them are buried under covers, how they work and what they're supposed to do, so that when they do come across an escalator, depending on what brand it is, they have an idea of where to start. This is accessed through our website. Any student or mechanic can go on and access this. They simply register for the class and then open the course and they can take it. This takes the virtual a step further in that it adds troubleshooting. We're actually been working with a company called MathWorks to do the logic behind this. And what it allows us to do is to place faults in any component on this and then have the student go in and troubleshoot and find the fault and replace it and repair it. So initially we tried to find one company to put this together for us, and we couldn't. We ended up going with 3 different companies, each specializing in a different area. From my understanding, no one has done anything like this before. The companies are eager to actually show this off as a project that they've worked on to potential customers because of that. So we're always looking for new technologies to help teach and train our students. There's a new one called augmented reality that we've been playing with. And the ideal behind this is that we can take and send you a card. You can stand in front of your computer with a camera and actually see the device or the mechanism that we're training you on. We're pushing to get to a point where you can actually pull this device or piece apart so that you can better examine it before you actually go and work on it. And an example of it is this. So here we have one of the valves off of the actual hydraulic valve simulator. We're trying to get to the point where we can actually pull this apart in space. This is the code that the computer reads, and it interprets that based off of a CAD model.
Really cool stuff happening over at NEEP. For more information, check out their website at www.neep.org. Thanks for being with us today. We appreciate your time. If you thought this video was cool, please share it with a friend. We want to help spread the good work of the IUEC's members. Until next time, I'm Allison Harrell.